Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and on today's Work in Progress Wednesday, we are going to be working on an updated head of the Tribal Chief, as well as the final boss. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. Like I said, today I am working on my version of the final boss, Rock. It's going to be a while until we get a new figure of the Rock, I assume. I assume that we are going to get an awesome one of either night 1 or night 2. I think that they could do a really cool Ultimate Edition. They could throw in some cloth goods for both nights with the pants. I have a lot of ideas, and I wanted to get some of those ideas out of my own, at least a little bit. I'm not going to be tailoring any cloth goods here, but I think I can make a pretty sweet version of the Rock. And then I have the updated head from Headeration that has the longer facial hair, the tapered ponytail for Roman Reigns. So I'm going to do kind of a promo Reigns with this head sculpt. I'm going to paint this up. So I'll probably leave this body just the way it is. I haven't decided. I've kind of messed around with some different part choices, and I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do. I considered using these legs for the promo Roman, because with these legs, the Rock is a hair short. So I also want to make the Rock from when he was on SmackDown handing Cody a whooping. So we're going to take this belt. I don't put this belt on the Cody Rhodes that I made with it because I don't want it to pull on the decals while it's just on the figure. So I'm going to take this decal off, put on the, here we go, the Mama Rhodes decal for the weight belt, and then I got the more ripped up, these are the Bobby Roode arms. So I've got the bigger arms for the Rock, and then we're going to do his tattoo and everything, and then we've got decals for the vest. So I'll be doing the vest on this one, as well as the Ultimate Edition here. These are just going to be cloth good pants. I like these pants, how they fit, because they have that, they look a little goofy at the bottom. And when The Rock came out at both nights at WrestleMania, he looked like he was heading down to the disco after the show. So I think those pants work great. Obviously, we're going to do the attire. So we've got the back and front decal for his actual wrestling attire. We've got all the vest decals. These are going to be used on the pants. So I like I said, I haven't decided if I'm going to use these for Rock for sure, because he's a hair short, and I think that these pants are okay, but obviously they're just Usos joggers. So I'm also going to, I have this Roman body over here. These are double jointed arms, so I'm going to put double jointed arms onto my promo Roman. And then this one is from an unboxing. I got him off Marketplace, I think. So this one has the wrong arms. Like, the bicep on here is backwards. And it's not just the wrong bicep. It's not just flipped. It is the entirely wrong bicep. And I just have always covered it up. So I'm going to swap this arm off for that one. So that is the correct way. Obviously, I'm going to have to get rid of the tattoo to put on his newer one, but a lot of swapping around, but I am so excited. I've wanted to make this for a bit, and really I was just waiting on decals. So now that I have all of those, let's get to it. All right, time to get in here. So first thing, I'm going to just paint black over the tights, let that sit for a little bit and dry. I'm going to do the arm decals for the Rock figures that I'm working on, and then I'll place everything after. I think it'll just be easier. I'm going to put the vest on and leave it on. I'm not going to take that on and off. So I want to get the shoulder decals placed correctly for both the Rock figures, and then I'll get it to everything else. The Roman head is going to be the most work, just painting all that. The decals for the Rock are actually pretty simple. With the Rhodes belt, I did sand it down a little bit, and I did the same for the vest. So I sanded it down just a little bit to give it a little more grip when I put the decals on. And like I was saying, the vest, I'm keeping it on. I'm going to articulate it as little as possible just so I'm not messing with it. But these decals are pretty big, but they're going on a flat surface, so they are going to fit pretty snug. Still use my micro set and sole afterwards, hair dryer to heat that decal up a little bit, just get it stick better. The rock decals on the tights, real simple, just on the front and back. They're not big, there's not a lot of creases to worry about, but still using my decal softener to make sure those decals aren't cracking or anything. The Roman head, I'm going to do the black paint I have with just a dab of brown in it to give it a little more color than just the glossy black. And then I'll do the same for the beard when I come in, but then I'm going to use one of my Gundam pens to give it a little more texture and just make it not as thick. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of do that to make it fade a little bit. Here we go. We've got the final boss and the tribal chief here, and I'm going to show you both versions I made of the rock here. This Roman isn't anything special. All I did was swap a few things around. He was back to wearing black boots, and I don't have the updated mold that came with the new Ultimate Edition. I'll probably end up picking one up on clearance so that I can make that Roman, but at the same time I wasn't sure if I wanted to do it because he did show up in he's always, Roman Reigns is in good shape, but he was extra ripped, extra cut at WrestleMania, so this torso honestly kind of fits for what I was trying to go with for Mania. I did paint up this extra WWE Championship a little bit, and it's not perfect, but it's about as close as I could get without like just painting the details that were already on the belt. The Rock here, I love. I wasn't really happy with my Ultimate Edition when I got this because the arm was messed up, like I was saying. So it wasn't an Ultimate I really cared about. With the new tattoo, obviously the new tights are a little bit different. Just having the white logo with the red outlines really pops for a Rock attire, I think. And as ripped up as the Rock is, I think this torso works great for him. And then the People's Championship belt that he was gifted, which technically I don't think it was ever actually on TV, but there was concept art of it and Mattel gave it to us. But that is, I think, is almost exactly the same as what he got gifted by Muhammad Ali's wife. Like, it's the same exact belt. Now it's just it's made its way to TV finally. So I think this looks fantastic. Here's both of the ring attires, and then I'm going to swap out here so you can see the promo attire that I had for these guys. And I did went back and forth. Like I said, I wasn't sure exactly. Sorry, we're having some issues here trying to grab my Roman Reigns. I went back and forth on the build for both of these. So for Roman, I had originally started out, I was going to use his Ultimate Edition body, but I just thought it was too big. I didn't love it, and there we go. There's the Rock as the final boss. But what I was saying with Roman, so he's got the Street Profits feet. I just swapped it onto another Roman Elite that I had. So he's got the old arms, which I'm fine with. I didn't glue the torso, so I could still change it up if I wanted to, but I liked how this head fit better on the Elite body as opposed to the old Ultimate Edition. So that's what I went with, and like scale-wise, I thought it just looked better. The head sculpt, I think, is awesome. We're waiting for a sculpt like this from Mattel. We have not gotten that yet, obviously. We're getting a new one with the newest Roman Elite that they showed off, but I don't know how I feel about it. From pictures and just from what I've seen online, I don't love it. So this will probably just be the Roman I rock for a while. I really like this sculpt. Headeration, I don't know if he's gonna make a version with his hair down, but I think the beard looks great. I like how the his cheeks are kind of sunken in, like Roman has looked like a little slimmer in the face. I'm really happy with the sculpt. And with the Rock figure here, I thought about using the jeans mold, but I felt he was too short, and I feel like right here I ended up using the suited legs that I had considered originally, and I'm really happy with it. The vest, I think, came out really sweet. There was decals on the front and back, and I'm really happy with it. I do need to spray it with sealer, but the shininess of it, like the way it is right now, I'm not upset with. Like, I think it still looks pretty good. Again, the tattoo on him, I think like his new tattoo just adds so much to his figure. I'm really happy with it. I can't say more about how excited I am. And then the Mama Rhodes weight belt, I am really happy with. Like, I'm just gonna pose it in his hands. I'm not gonna put it around his waist. I don't want the decal rubbing off on the inside of the vest or anything, so I'll just keep it in his hands like that, which I think, honestly, I think it looks really good. That's kind of what I think of. And then the sunglasses, I just had an extra head, so I didn't want the sunglasses to fall off. I don't know who I got them off of. I just put a couple dabs of super glue on each side so they'd stick on there, and that is it. So that is everything for today. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I had a lot of fun. I was excited to get to this. I have literally like 8 weeks of Work in Progress Wednesday already uploaded to the channel, just ready to go, like, to schedule for you guys. And this one I cut in line to get out because I was so excited to do it. But anyway, if there's anything else you'd like to see, any specifics you'd like to see, please leave it in the comments. I would love to get to some stuff that you guys have suggestions for. Now that I've got a bunch of Work in Progress Wednesdays ready to, like, just to release over the next few weeks, I can focus on some more customs that I haven't gotten around to. And I've already got a bunch just chilling on my desk that are ready to go. So if there's anything you want to see, let me know in the comments. If you made it all the way to the end of the video here, I appreciate it. Please continue to like, share, subscribe, and remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude out.